You work with Woodsy too. How many people smoke around the job site at Bernie's?
No.
Right? No way.
That's me.
It's crazy. Do you smoke it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I have a lunch cigarette.
Because you're a smoker.
I get down to 3, like when I'm not drinking, I get down to 3 cigarettes.
What do you do with your butts?
I stuff them in various parts of Woodsy's van. Yeah.
In the van?
That's kind of my thing, yeah. This girl I'm seeing right now, like...
In the van or like outside in like spots outside? Like it would smell like cigarettes in his van.
No, outside of his van.
So like walking around,
like
you
into
stuff
like...
it upside, like
yeah.
up under the lip or something.
Yeah,
like in a ruffle.
His hitch and shit, yeah.
So when he goes down the road, it's like right below. Maybe.
You know,
Or you'll see it like
you'll see it one day.
Or you'll see it like 2 weeks later, like the fucker's still there.
Yeah, I like to do this shit. This girl I'm seeing right now,
You just gave me a great idea. I'm gonna start doing that.
She gets drunk, it pisses me off. I'll put shit in her pockets. And she would wake up in the morning and be like, "Why is there all this stuff?"
You're really good at giving people
like
stuff
cookies
instead
and
of
shit,
taking it.
dude. Like.
Good evening and welcome.
All right, so welcome back to the Golden Hour podcast. We have not one one-of-a-kind guest, but 2 one-of-a-kind guests. We got Shane Driscoll, what's up, my man?
It's a player.
And Justin J. Rich, hell yeah. Thanks for coming out, boys.
Always.
Thanks for having us.
You know what I mean? This is our 3rd time trying to get y'all out here, but, you know, better late than never, I guess.
Hey, you know.
Due to my schedule, but
Yeah, you know, here's what it is.
working man, baby.
Yeah, how you boys been?
Busy, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vermont winter. What are you doing to stay busy?
I'm working all fucking day.
Yeah.
7 to 3:30 or later.
Yep, just doing the electrical stuff.
Obviously not skating right now unless we get to town. Shout out Woodsy for giving us the fucking late night when we can get it.
That's what's up. So you're just doing a lot of electrician stuff?
Always.
Yeah.
Right now, Ben and Jerry's and shit.
Alright,
Vermont stuff. They actually have a plan in fucking St. Albans. I don't think anybody actually knows that. It's not like tourist stuff, but
What's your role in the whole electrician world these days? Like, what's your title?
I'm a journeyman. Been doing it for years.
Yeah.
I should test for my master's here in a minute, but going to Utah to see Ziegel here. A couple weeks, I think like 2-3 weeks, March 3rd to the 10th. Gonna go shred in Utah, Brighton with him, and hopefully the goal is I'm coming back to hit the books a little hard and get that master's, and that'll be what it is, master electrician, and
Sweet.
supposedly that's where the money comes in, but we'll
You'll
see.
find out.
I mean, sharp, fine carpenter like himself
Yeah.
could have the money in hand.
Yeah, I mean, not much else to do in Vermont winter, right? Snowboard and work, drink.
It's crazy, man.
Shout out
First
Woodsy.
one in 15 years.
Yeah.
Shout out Woodsy and Bernie. I mean, you're working on
Yeah.
Bernie's house right now.
Yeah. So, both you boys are from, what,
Heinsberg.
Heinsberg area?
Pretty much same part of town.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mine's called St. George.
Yeah. Out in the woods.
Yeah. And, so Shane,
Born and
you've been
raised.
gone for what?
Coming up on 15 years.
Okay. Out in San Francisco.
San Francisco, LA.
Carefully. Yep. No doubt. And,
Yeah.
how's it to be back here?
It's cool, man. You know, things change. City changes,
Yeah.
but it's good, man. Concrete skate parks.
Yep. Did you ever think you'd be coming back to Vermont, or?
Man, that's a long. Kind of. Eventually,
Yeah.
yeah. A-Bear and I always had the plan to come back one day, but
Yeah.
you never know when the day is, you know.
Yep. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Stem Butters, A-Bear. Mm-hmm. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, man. But it's nice being home. It's cool, man.
Been back for a while.
Been back for a while now. Have to go back.
To kick it with the family. I'm sure they're happy to have you back.
Yeah, man. I hadn't seen him in 4 years. It's cool, man. It's been nice.
I'm fucking happy.
Yeah.
One of my best friends now.
Yeah, man. Fucking finally get to hang out with fucking good people again, you know?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Did
Hell of a fucking pool player too.
yeah,
Yeah, this guy's a shark.
yeah, you
Well,
guys,
if you're the
We
fucking
learn
shark,
from the
what are you
best
talking
one.
about?
you guys been polishing up the skills or
Yeah, you
what?
gotta come over, actually.
We've been playing quite a bit.
No
We
doubt.
do play a bunch.
We were at fucking at least 2-3 nights a week.
For a while.
Like just the two of us. That was like game after game.
Yeah,
It
I
was.
mean, you got to do something to keep yourself busy when it's below zero.
I started hitting hit classes though.
You started
Yeah,
what?
Those hit classes, I was sweating that shit out. That takes up 3 nights of my week now.
All right, so that's like some yoga.
It's a workout, man.
It's just like they offer yoga, but this is like
Look at
fast
him.
paced
He's getting big.
workout. Easy. So I've only gone like 13 classes.
Okay.
Probably won't see shit. I don't know. I don't even care to see shit. It's just fun. It's like,
Yeah.
Nah,
it's big stress relief. Like I've had emotional fucking moments at the end of that shit.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
actually wild. The people that teach it are fucking great. Shout out Queen City fucking yoga. They kill it over there.
All right,
It's awesome.
sweet,
But it's a different fucking breed of person in that room.
for sure.
It's tough to get through 45 minutes at 90 degrees. Like, I don't even know what they call him. You just do what he's doing and you get through it. And then cry after. Every time I want to cry, just get up. Like, I did that.
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with crying.
Because it's like skating, man. When it came to skateboarding, you always like fucking. You may be crying. You're sweating because it's 95 degrees. You skated in Miami a bunch and all that shit. But you keep going, dizzy and all that shit. Well, now I don't get to skate as much and all that, but that takes me right back to that spot where it's like, well, I'm not giving up on this try. I can still actually put my arms up or fucking pedal my legs at the same time, because if I'm on a skateboard, elbow bleeding, you're fucking hurting like a fucker, trying to front wall rides at talent. You broke yourself off a little bit just doing that back at home right now.
Yeah.
In that new park that I
Yeah. Well, it sucks when you get older.
love talent, but I
Yeah.
don't like the new park.
So, how old are you boys these days?
About to be 35.
All right.
Fucking old.
And how old are you?
I'm 30, but gonna be 31 this year.
All right.
December though.
Still a young buck.
Yeah. I mean, you're not young, but you're not old as shit. You know. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're young, generally speaking. Yeah.
Thanks to skateboarding,
Yeah.
started hanging out with some other people. Thanks to Adam Provost, actually.
Yeah, I was hyped to get some clips of you guys for the iHomie video.
I snuck in
yeah.
there last minute. That was a hot day when I snuck that little where A-Bear skated.
Yeah.
That's why we went to that spot. You told me A-Bear got a fucking line here, dude. Get one. He made me start on the hill because he heel flipped into that hill, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Over at the college there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wall rides for A-Bear.
Should bring the clip up. Yeah, it was a wally, and that's why I wallied that spot. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was tight.
That's why we were there.
so you
after
said
the
you're-
river mission.
You said you're hoping to become a master electrician.
Yeah, but that's just work, dude. I literally honestly fucking wish I was like printing t-shirts or some shit, or doing some cool cabinetry or some shit. It's a job, yeah, it's great. Anybody wants to become an electrician, I'm not gonna say like I'll do it, but I wouldn't say I'm totally in love with it.
Yeah.
I haven't found the spot where I can become in love with it.
Yeah.
That's why I want my master's, go out, get my license, LLC it. Then I can do shit for Shane when he's in his kitchens or Woodsy, realistically, like anywhere. Burlington, my
Yeah.
own permits. In a journeyman aspect, you can't do all that shit.
Huh.
So
But
I'm
I
kind
mean,
of
it's
like
gotta be good to
borderline.
have that, you know, that solid thing.
Yeah.
So when you have your free time,
Always
you really
be there for
value it. you know?
Yeah.
It's also I want to get to that standpoint where I have it, and it also will offer a little bit more money, and I want to do something like more fun, like shout out Goon Gear, like Lucas Magoon is the man, he's killing it, and like just dropped his name, and it's just G-Fam, man, like G-Fam's never been on a t-shirt. I just kind of want to put G-Fam on 50 t-shirts and put it out, like you guys are doing with iHomie. Throw that shit up, but I actually should have worn my iHomie shit tonight, but it's in the wash.
No doubt. No doubt.
No,
That kind of shit. And that to me would be like fun. Stay into like the skateboarding and my snowboarding lifestyle. Thank you to this
Yeah.
guy and you for. I live and breathe all that shit.
Yep. So
Fuck being an
how long you
electrician.
been skating at this point? I mean, I know obviously you've we get older and get to do it a little bit less, but like when did you start?
Fuck, when did I start?
When did Talent open? 01?
Sounds about right.
You were skating probably 4 or 5 years before
90s,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started in 96.
It's probably like
How old are you, Travis?
30.
98, maybe
4 years,
99.
yeah.
Probably 98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when did you become a tranny killer?
I don't know about that, but I started skating tranny.
Ever since
Ryan
skate
Edwards.
park fucking open.
Ryan Edwards. Yeah, really Ryan was my inspiration to skate transition.
Go.
He just fucking ripped. And then running into all the Southern Vermont dudes like fucking, Brendan, Keegan, Woodsy fucking too though. Woodsy always ripped tranny.
Oh yeah.
As he does.
Board company called Renegade.
Yeah, all the dudes on Renegade.
Renegade.
That dude Travis.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of those dudes. All those dudes would come up.
Yeah, they were.
And
they
Graham.
were sick.
Graham was a big part of it.
Tip lady,
Yeah.
no doubt.
It was
Your
just
buddy
like
Graham, we saw down
more hesh shit. That's kind of like where I was at,
Yeah. Now
there? That dude Graham in his van?
when you moved
Yeah.
He skated?
out west, where
Oh, yeah.
where
Oh,
you
shit.
OG.
did you find a lot of like good places to skate tranny out there, a lot of good parks, or?
Fuck yeah. I mean, when I moved to SF, like David been there for a couple years at least.
Yeah.
And I got out there and it was like,
fucking
it was on,
ads
dude.
and shit, weren't you?
yeah, because of A-Bear and shit,
So
actually.
you're skating like Potrero and.
Oh yeah, I fucking skate Potrero like every fucking morning. Go over to Oakland with Dave, skate Wasteland.
Yeah.
Fucking Border Town was still going on. Yeah, it was and just bombing hills and shit, Fucking
That shit's no joke.
yeah. I mean, it was super fun. That was like the whole thing. Like Felper would be like yelling at you, like fucking. He was just screaming at you. Never put your foot down, pussy.
R.I.P.
Fucking Felper, dude. R.I.P. dude.
They
Fucking.
were fucking
Legend.
Felper was the man. I hated him at first,
Yeah.
but fucking,
It's funny how that
You get to know
happens with
people.
people that you end up getting close with, like how many times it like starts by like button heads or whatever, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
this dude's just a smart ass just like me, and then like
Right.
you end up clicking,
Yeah, and he was
Fucker
just such a
made
good
everybody
dude.
go
He
fast.
came off
too.
like an asshole.
Always wanted to try and be in front of him and scared him hear him yell because he just made everybody fucking
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you had to watch out for him though.
Or
Fucking
piss you
Potrero,
off.
man, or else he was like fucking.
Where's
Watch
Potrero?
out for
Is
the
that
old
skate
man.
park that you would go to all the
Yeah,
time?
it's in the Mission.
Yeah, Potrero.
Yeah. Concrete Park in SF.
I think of it.
It's like all.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
that's
it's
it.
essentially just like all training. Like it's just big bowl, big bank ramp, and like it's just fucking.
There's a skate
rips.
park in New York City like that on the pier.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Is it Chelsea?
It's
Yeah.
literally the biggest
That
training
one,
park.
that one's probably even still a little more street than.
Yeah,
Dude,
this is like
literally
Potrero's not
just
big by any means. Like it's kind of like
But it's pretty much all training.
it's all training.
There's,
Like you're hauling
nothing
ass.
else.
Like
Drop in, it's
There's
ball ramps though.
Yeah.
there's a fucking
With
huge
like banks and like
huge
bank walls.
into a fucking corner, like tombstone, like no big
Huge.
tombstone
And it's
corner.
huge.
Rip around, you
No,
come up.
Potrero's not very big.
It's not very big,
Oh.
but it's like a fucking speedball ring, and like when there's a bunch of people in there, it's like if you're hitting
You get
somebody,
take out.
you're
Yeah, you
you're
get
getting
taken out.
flipped and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
One
So-
person at a time, though.
But
well,
they
you
don't.
can rip. No, you can still fucking smash around. You just gotta know what you're doing and where you're going.
Yeah. So I was just having this flashback to the day that I can't remember if I filmed it or who filmed it, but when you did the nollie big spin heel back lip on the bump to bar.
At town,
Yeah.
Fuck,
At the
dude.
park or whatever.
I actually only ever successfully rode away from that trick once.
That time. I mean,
You or Anders filmed it. One of you filmed it from the ball, and it was for the talent contest. I actually successfully landed it, got to the quarter pipe, and went back and got to do a hip trick.
I mean, that's just so fucked to me because it's like it's hard enough to just nollie big spin heel.
I
never
did it
mind,
like
go
4
into
other
that
times,
lip.
but I'd back lip and I'd land and I'd ride. You know how close the quarter pipe was there?
Oh, yeah.
I'd hit the quarter pipe and just couldn't believe I landed it. And forget the quarter pipes and just fell into the quarter pipe.
You're just so
I
scared.
never
You're just
really,
like,
like,
oh, what the fuck?
I never really
It's
like counted that.
Yeah.
I hated it because that bump to bar and the way that shit's set up is
Like
to
if
do
there
a
was
trick.
ample roll away, you would have.
That would have been fine.
Yeah.
But like it's set up to be like you hit the rail and you get to the quarter pipe and you
Yeah.
always line.
Yeah. Plus you're
I mean,
watching
Cookie and Jordan grow up and skate anything. Like those fucking kids never even stop. Like that's where I got that from. Is like always try and like a trick, do a line, and that's what skateboarding was from watching all the videos. It's like get a line.
Yeah.
Besides
That
watching
was like
you, where you were always a showstopper.
Colin
with,
was like the fucking
kickflip fucking melons on the vert wall or nollie big spins, the biggest fucking gap in the park.
Yeah, but
Nollie big
they
spin back
took
heel.
on like Colin's shit where it was like fucking just
Well, that's
dap,
where
dap,
we
dap,
all
dap,
think
dap,
got
just
it
fucking
from.
trick after
5
trick after
minute
trick.
runs.
Yeah,
Where
it
did
wasn't
you
like
get
a
your
line. It was
skateboard
like
from?
fucking bang, 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 bang,
It's
bang.
had to continue
So
because you
sick.
spend so much time with Colin now.
I mean, definitely Colin was like,
Anyone who skates with
Colin
Colin
was
is
someone
gonna
who like
keep skating.
kept me, hyped on it. But initially it was like Justin Sullivan, Tommy
Back in the day, your
Sizemore,
voice.
A-Dog,
Yeah.
Parker,
Yeah.
Darren Rice.
yeah.
I'm blessed to have spent
Tino.
and still get to spend time with those people.
Yep,
Minus the ones that we don't have, but
yep, no doubt. So let's
those dudes
flip the script right quick for a second. So you gifted me some deer meat, which that shit was fire. So thank you.
he eats out a little bit. Yeah, no. Maybe I did.
So
I haven't
Just
given you
the
yet,
one that
So
we
was
dragged
that-
out of the woods that you
was
got.
that a deer? Was that a deer
yeah, you
that
had the freshest of that deer.
was
Yeah.
that the deer that you actually killed yourself?
Yeah, Shane helped me get it out of the woods this year.
Oh, that was the meat you gave him?
Yeah, I gave him some of the fresh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he
Yeah,
hits me
I
up.
didn't gonna give you last year's deer. I'll eat last year's deer, but if you're gonna get it, you know that fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all frozen,
Dude,
right?
we got it. I got it and everything. We got it back to the house, and I cut those inner loins out. Os came over. Shut up, fucking us. That's why I skateboard, by the way.
Yeah.
But he came over. We ate them fucking inner loins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah, he
what
hits me up randomly. Like I'm driving back from work. He's
I
like,
needed
dude,
your
I
help."
need your help. I can't drag this thing out by myself. We meet
How
up.
big was it?
I mean, with
With
When we-
everything in it, yeah.
it was probably like 200s, like at least.
Easily probably like 202, 203. But
Yeah.
when I got it, after I got it, it was like I believe it was 128,
And so
127.
that's a buck.
But it's
right?
a
medium.
no,
That was a
no,
doe. It was
But
the end of the
it was
season.
fucking big, dude.
So you can shoot a doe and a buck. Forgive me, because obviously I
The
don't know
season-
shit about.
the
I don't really know either. I never even fucking dragged
it's
a
simple.
deer
It's
out
simple.
at that time.
We have 3 seasons to hunt deer. We have a bow season, and when you're bow hunting, you can shoot 1 antlerless deer. If you shoot a deer with antlers, you're done for the season. Because come rifle, you're only allowed 1 buck a year. Rifle, you're only allowed to kill a buck. So if you kill it during bow, you're actually done. So you can't do it. Bow season, you can kill an antlerless deer. So I always go out bow season trying to get 1 antlerless deer. Freezer.
Yeah,
Venice is good. You know that.
yeah.
Delicious. Go rifle, look for horns. Vermont, it's hard to kill a white-tailed deer. You will spend hours and hours and hours and hours in the woods, not see a deer. You know where you see deer? On the side of the road.
when you don't have your shit, when you're driving to work.
You do have your shit, and it's on the side of the road where you probably can't shoot it, and you're looking for every way possible to, but it's impossible. I'm telling you, it's the hardest thing.
You ever
fucking
see
hunt.
him on the side of the road and try to like force him into a place where you can go kill him?
We have.
Yeah.
Definitely have seen deer off the side of the road and made an attack.
Yeah.
Made an attack for
You're
sure.
like, yo, buddy.
I mean, the one that me and Shane had to drag out this year. We personally know this family that lives at the top of the hill. They're from New York City, actually, and it's just like a summer house. We have permission to hunt in the woods at their house. It is their long, long driveway up. I just happen to be going up. Let's check the front yard. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right there. Hop out. Kaboom! Now I'm in a panic, so I can't do it by myself, so that's when I called Shane. But it was that easy. I didn't really have to spend time in the fucking woods. Unethical? I'm sorry. But I put my fucking time in, I tell you. I'd be in the woods for fucking hours. You see tracks, chase them down, do whatever
So
you
have you
can.
ever went like a whole year of hunting without getting one?
Fuck yeah.
Damn, that's gonna be frustrating. I don't have the patience for that shit.
The three of us, me, my dad, and my little brother, we've all not gotten one. That's
When did you
a
start
tough
hunting?
year. I started hunting when I was fucking probably.
When do you take hunter safety? Because I did that shit too.
I took
and
hunter safety when I was like 8 or 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle helped me through it, Michael John. He's the man.
And that's where
I
they're telling
cheated-
you, like,
I cheated
don't
my whole way
don't
through
shoot
it.
them.
Dude, my
Yeah.
dad took me out. I was like,
Nah,
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
do it.
fuck kill it, dude.
Dude,
Like,
the
fuck
hunter
that,
safety
dude.
is so
I didn't want to
easy.
do it, dude. I couldn't do it, man.
The hunter safety
You gotta
shows
cut
a
that
rabbit right here with a guy behind it, and it shows a rabbit right here with a house behind it, and it shows a rabbit with nothing behind it. It's like A, B, or C, where do you shoot? I mean,
Yeah.
probably where there's nothing behind it.
I love how you say probably where there's nothing behind you. You're like, well.
I mean, some people, I
I'm
mean, look
pretty
at it
sure.
like there's a person behind it. I mean, I'd take them both, but
Yeah,
it'd be stupid.
fair enough.
Common sense kind of stuff.
Have you ever hunted anything besides deer?
Ducks for a little while with my Uncle John. It was awesome. He used to have a boat. His vision's not as good anymore. He just doesn't do it anymore, but he used to have like a whole blind shit set up. That's actually the most fun hunting in the world.
Alright.
And I've gotten...
But nothing that could like
I have a duck on the mount.
nothing that could like
mallard.
kill you. No like bear
Yeah,
or
like a bear.
mountain
Dude, a deer
lion.
could kill you. I have a video. I'll give it to you. You can throw
Oh,
the shit
your
up.
dad?
Dude, my old man's a beast. My brother shot a 5-pointer this year.
He could have
Yeah,
gotten
great
severely
spot.
on
Like
that
my
shit.
brother had to go out and kind of stalk it, like you said, try and push it. My little brother ran up this long hedgerow.
Who
and
let
this
the
thing's
deer
way
try to
out.
get back at him?
No,
You
he
could
grabbed
tell
the
it was a
fucking
buck.
thing by the
No,
fucking
my
horn.
brother
dude.
shot it, and it was kind of it was a backhand shot. We had to go sight his gun in after he shook or something, but he took it in the hips, like not a very good kill shot. So he wounded it bad, but it couldn't go anywhere.
But you
Back
can't
legs
shoot it
weren't working.
again?
Dude, my old man's like a pretty heavy set dude. He rolled right out there, no knife, anything. Grabbed my brother's deer by the antlers and just fucking wrestled it to the ground.
So wait,
I had to come running
why
out
not
in the
just
field.
shoot it
I have it
again?
on my phone. I had to grab the knife and run
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And
Fucking
you
Rambo
can't
that
shoot it
shit.
again. You're not shooting it again. Like it's, do it, dude. Like you just beat somebody. Dude, if you're on the streets, pull a gun on me and shoot me, you're a bitch.
But you're shot.
You know, you're a bitch in the
Well,
beginning
you're
to take
shot.
this deer out, but you're hunting him down. Like my brother did the right thing and stalked him and did it. Like that's how you hunt deer.
I mean, I think that was a
At that
terrible,
point,
terrible
you-
analogy.
At that point, you have taken the.
I mean, both valid points, but like, I don't.
But you have to. You got to do the deed.
Well, they line up.
I'm actually in a little bit of trouble because of my last year running on property and doing the deed,
Yeah.
getting permission from the homeowner landowner, and she happened to have little kids in
So,
the window and
like-
saw us actually slit the throat of the deer. You almost beheaded, like just get it out of its misery. You're not gonna let it die. You're not gonna shoot it point blank and hope
And so,
it's still gonna die. Like
and
you
so
just
you
have
caught
to
some heat over that.
big time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But it's been like 4 years. It's not even hit court
all right.
due
Well,
to COVID. So let that
well
slide.
you know what they say: innocent till proven guilty.
Exactly.
I mean. But
In the court of law.
Yeah, in the court of law. Right?
Yeah.
The court of public opinion on Instagram goes a little different.
Yeah.
It's everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
But
real.
anyways, you're trying to
Sitting
get.
here with you guys didn't
Yeah.
ask me about it.
No, you're good. I mean, you gave me some of the deer, so how could I be mad?
Delicious.
Yeah, no doubt. What about you? Have you ever shot a deer?
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I grew up around it and shit. Like I used to. One of my uncles was like an avid hunter. And,
Would you
and
hunt?
My
Are
cousins.
you into it?
I went when I was a kid. Like I went hunter safety.
Would
Yeah, I
you
went.
Would you like to go
But I
hunting with me?
don't-
Would you like
yeah,
me to
but
take you out and go hunting? Get us in a spot and like not sit, but like do a little
But
push
the whole
around?
thing is like if you shoot a deer, you gotta gut the deer.
Yeah.
I'd
And it's like I don't really like
to me,
lettuce
deer
and all that. Like
to me,
it's
that's
like
the tough
I,
part. It's like
Is
the
that
whole,
what's
like-
holding
you
you
gotta
back
have
from
a
hunting?
home to
I
start.
would
think
help
so.
you with that. I would do it.
I know, but I also feel like it's
A
like if I'm
spiritual
gonna
thing.
do it, you gotta do
You
the
gotta
whole
do it.
thing.
You gotta do
Yeah.
it, and you gotta eat the whole thing. And it's like
Yeah.
But it also is a very fun
maybe
thing
maybe
to
later
do.
on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed
But-
to it. It's just
No, I'm not opposed to it either.
I watch like
I have a
Steven
lot of
Rinella,
respect for people who.
like
Meat eater?
Yeah, I watch Meat Eater.
Yeah.
and
Do you
like,
see the
guy's a
spearfishing one
beast.
lately?
Yeah, and like
I heard he's a fucking prick though.
well, I don't.
I mean, he's out in the wilderness all the damn time. He doesn't like people.
Oh shit, he goes out and hunts with his fucking friends all the time. That's what I'm
But
talking
his
about.
friends.
Shit's
You
fucking
think he's an
fun.
asshole to his friends? To his friends say he's an asshole?
Probably.
I mean, you never know.
Sometimes you-
I mean,
like I say, you're
TMZ.
I mean,
an
sometimes
asshole.
you've been an asshole too. So.
You've all
I'm
been
an asshole. Yeah, I'm definitely
You've
an
been
asshole.
an
I'm
asshole.
definitely an
I
asshole.
mean,
Far few times I've been an asshole.
show me
but
someone who's never been an asshole, and I'll show you a
Facts.
fucking liar.
Show me someone who doesn't have one.
Realist, really. I mean, you know.
But no
Yeah,
doubt.
anywho.
Hey, well, I mean, to answer your question, I would hunt. It's, I don't know. I'm
I mean, it's an
fascinated by it. And
Yeah,
You love it or
absolutely.
hate it. And if you
But-
killed, and that might push you to the limit where you have to do it. Because I would never gut deer when I was growing up with my old man.
Yeah.
My old man always handled it, like just did it for me. I didn't hunt for when I started skating and snowboarding and shit. It all
Yeah.
kind of lined up in the fall. Best time to skate around Vermont school. Snowboarding was just coming around the
Yeah.
corner, and that's deer hunting. I gave hunting up from like 14 to, I think it might have been 21.
How long is
My first
how long
dewey, I
is
said,
deer
fuck it, I'm
hunting
hunting.
season?
Shit, it goes from just that, or first weekend in November to first or second weekend of December. Because
Oh, so
I
it's not
generally
very
get to
long,
hunt
huh?
on my birthday.
Not very long. So
No.
you got like a month.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah.
short window, right?
Yeah, so you get 3 weeks, actually, so you get 3 weeks of bow season, which is actually October. November is rifle season. And then the end of November into December is muzzleloader. So there's only 3 deer seasons you can kill deer.
All right.
Deer sections, and they're all back to back. Unlike other states where they're a lot longer. And speaking to Steve or whatever in that show, Pennsylvania has a flintlock season.
Okay.
Talking with all men
That's
about
like a
that shit would be
muzzleloader?
fun.
Yeah.
Super old school though.
But you have
so
to put the paper,
We-
the stone.
yeah, we hunt muzzleloader, but we get
Throw
to
a rock
put our
at it.
powder in, and we put our bullet or
So that's like
projectile
the
in.
most like
But
primal
we use a
throwback.
percussion cap.
I think a
And you
slingshot
put
with a
that
rock.
at the back of the hammer, so when the hammer hits that percussion cap, that starts to spark, sends a bullet out. But a flintlock is all on like the side of the gun. So you put your powder and it's actually used like a cannonball too. It's not even, we use
Oh, yeah.
projectile, like hollow
So what's a
tips.
muzzleloader's not a ball?
No, muzzleloader, I'll show
Is it
you
bullet?
one. Yeah, it's like an actual like brass or.
So what the
copper
Civil War was
bullet.
like the fucking.
That's like a musket, it's like a cannonball. That's
Yeah,
like,
you had to
Yeah.
put the
That's
powder.
what you gotta
they had
hunt
to-
with in
they'd
Pennsylvania.
shoot,
It's like a
and then they have to
musket.
do the-
So on the side, yeah, you got
Shoehorn.
your flint and your spark, but there's this little cap here. So you put all your powder in there, but you got to put powder in the side piece.
Yeah.
So when that thing sparks, it has to spark outside of the gun. So it's funny that Steve guy, he didn't even get a kill in the episode, which he's the master. He's a very good hunter. Didn't even get a kill because it's got a very light trigger too, because the thing's got
Okay.
You ever-
sets a spark outside of the gun, lights that powder. That powder goes through a small hole, lights the powder in the barrel. Choo.
So if you don't get a good spark, then it's not gonna
And
send
if you're
you
hunting and
much.
it gets a little humid or wet or whatever,
Yeah.
that shit's garbage. He was aimed up right at a fucking nice doe. It was like third time trying it and went.
Yep.
I've had it happen with a shit
I
cat.
used to hunt birds, but I mostly like go to bars and shit. You
This is like a cap
Wow,
gun.
you don't tell ya. I mean,
know?
I've had some times.
Hey,
where
I'm
I've
just
looked
trying to
at-
relate.
I've
you know
seen
what I
you
mean?
hunt birds.
Hey, much respect to all those queens. Most of them. A couple of you can fuck right off, but most of you, we're still chill. So hit me up. I'm around. But
Good thing all your old phones broke.
yeah, right. Straight up. Damn. Got a graveyard of those things.
My next question is where we get Driscoll back on the snow, because this dude fucking rips.
Yeah. Have you been riding since you've been?
Took
I
him-
went
I
one
took them
time.
once.
I hate snowboarding.
Throwing big front threes, just
So-
clowning on the whole
So
thing, but
do you
having
hate
fun.
snowboarding or do you hate like
I
all
grew
the
up.
shit
I grew up
involved with it?
snowboarding.
'Cause it's kind of a
I
pain.
started
Laughing
snowboarding when I
and
was
smiling the whole time,
I
but
grew up
hating
snowboarding.
on it.
But I haven't done it in almost 15 years since I
Yeah.
moved.
Fucking barely walked the next day.
So my whole thing, why like
I got sick.
I really-
don't know. That was
I took
was-
Trav snowboarding when they were with those whips.
Oh.
BU Parsons, they were
oh
with
my
first
god,
time I
no,
ever
these
with
guys,
it.
I'm
these
fucking
guys.
fat and old and that shit.
You're
No,
not fucking
no.
fat.
So we had just
Well,
got-
sure, you bring out a six-pack ab under there.
No,
Nice,
so
you
So
never
the
seen
time
shit
that this
like
was talking about, we had just got like 2 feet of snow, and we're like up there
Oh my
early,
God.
right? So like the trails are gravy. So we take the first run,
Butter.
Awesome. Next one, we go up, and they're like, "Oh, you want to dip into these woods?" And I'm like, I'm like, is it like tight? Is it? They're like, nah, it's fine.
Open.
Bro, it took me like
My first
2
time,
hours.
too.
It took me like 2 hours to get down that one
I
time.
waited, and I stayed the
my
whole
legs,
time.
And I don't suck at snowboarding. It was just, you know.
Got caught up or something.
Oh, dude, we were
There was-
so thick.
There was like 8 feet of
The
snow.
woods were thick?
Dude, we got lost. Remember I was telling you when I was there the other day,
Yeah,
like up top,
you got
like
caught up in,
tight
like, all
shit
the
where
trees.
pine trees were here.
And so my whole thing, I'm like, yo, the
We weren't that high,
trails,
but we were in that
We're
shit.
better.
the trails have 2 feet
So
of fresh
much
snow.
better, yeah.
Why are we going
Wide
to the
open
woods
trails,
where
yeah.
it's like this? And so then I get done my second run, my legs are already
Fucking
torched.
small.
Yeah.
I wish I've never been down that
And
shit.
you know, like their first time going every year
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
I
Like
remember
I don't go
my
to the
leg
gym.
would
I'm
just
not.
be- yeah.
the
so
first
like,
one was a
oh,
workout.
Yeah, so
Like,
like,
there's different muscles in
feet?
skating and shit.
Yeah,
Even
like,
if you
I
were
haven't
skating
been-
all summer.
and I forgot to mention this was my first time going to the mountain in like
Yeah.
2 or 3 years probably.
Yeah.
And so like here I am, my first run, like it was we were
Ruined your day.
we were chilling. Then the second
Ruined my
run
day.
went in there, and then they're like, "Oh, we're going back up." I was like, "I'm going to the
Fuck
bar."
that, way to the back.
Yeah. So I went to the bar, and then I came out. I did some more
Yeah,
runs,
we went.
park, whatever.
But then the trails
like-
got all rough after, so it sucks because on pow days like that, soon
Yeah.
the groomer don't come out midday.
Yeah, but so my whole thing is like snowboarding's dope, but everything involved with it sucks. You know, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's like
no,
you gotta
I
go so
completely
far.
Were you
agree.
ever
Yeah.
into like the freestyle part of it?
When I was little, yeah. But then
Snowboarding
people,
blew
and then
the
people
fuck
were
up
doing
when I-
like
in
double
my generation.
backflips and fucking all
You
kinds
guys
of
should be
crazy
looking up to
shit.
like
I was
Terge
like,
and shit.
I
Ross
like
Powers.
backwoods shit. Like that was like
I
fun
mean,
shit. Like
my
cruising.
favorite-
I like rip
My favorite
going
is when
fast. I like bombing
snowboarders
hills.
are like, "Oh, I did a blunt." I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy,
like,
man.
you
You
did a
can't-
blunt on the
I
snowboard?
don't-
Yes, you
fucking
can blow on a snowboard.
You can't. Mm-mm.
Fuck out of here.
Bullshit, if you put, dude, if you,
That's just called sliding on the tail of your
dude,
snowboard.
I'll pull the
It's
clip
different.
out
You
right
can't
now.
relate the names. To
Bullshit.
The
Yeah.
Bullshit,
You're not locking
easy fine.
in, you're not-
Easy fine, look at this.
My favorite is the homie Greg
It was
Fox,
last season.
who's like, "Oh, there's a snowboard rail jam." He goes, "What'd they do? 270 on, 270 on."
right?
Bullshit.
They spin on. They
End
spin
of this,
off.
end of this. Is a front blunt.
Alright, you're not gonna convince me. I've
Bullshit.
seen enough snowboarding.
Bullshit.
Okay, so what's the how do you differentiate that?
Because they don't have a
board?
truck.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
a board slide. You see that? Switchboard slide?
I'll give you a board slide
Okay.
because you're on a board.
Watch.
Slide.
I didn't lock. Boom. Back binding on the rail.
So
I
what the fuck is
kind of
that?
out of it. That's a blunt. It's like
I
your
mean,
truck.
That looked the same as the other one.
It did, but
No, it wasn't. I was
you
going
spun around
backwards.
on
The
that
other one was going forward.
I mean, okay.
The other one was
I
switched.
get
that was
there's
regular.
difficulty to it, and
Yeah.
it has its
I'm not
thing.
hating on its difficulty. I'm just saying it's not a
Nope.
blunt.
The problem is you just were never snowboarders. You
I
just
think
diehard
the
skateboarders.
terminology.
Yeah.
I hate
You
when
never got
terminology
into
gets
snowboarding.
transferred to something else.
You're
Yeah.
talking skateboard terminology. It's a board
Well, it
sport.
started evolved. With,
So if a surfer goes up and fucking hits a wave like that, you're gonna
He's-
get caught
he's
like
smacking
he's
the
kind
lip,
of
bro.
front
Well, they're
blood.
the last ones who could do it.
smacking
Smack
the
the
lip,
lip.
dude.
If a surfer ever
Fucking
came up to
A.
me and was like, "I just did, you see my blunt side on that wave?" I'd be like, "Yeah, hell, it's sick. No, fuck out of here." Like a blunt on the surf, you can't do a blunt unless you're locked.
There's
You
spins
realize a
on it.
blunt
We would
is
never
something
be able
that
to
I'm really
actually
good at
do
rolling
that
at
on
and
a
hurting my
surfer.
lungs.
Disagree about it.
Facts
The
that it's
fin-
even a fucking skater
the fuck?
snowboard trick and you'd have to discuss it. I smoke blunts.
They do the fucking airs, dude.
It shouldn't even have to be a discussion. A blunt is something in terminology
Yeah,
of
they
a
should've-
form of a trick.
They should have left it all alone.
They should have. You just smoke them.
Yeah,
Webster
smoke
needs to
'em.
They
pick
should have
this up.
never put blunt as. Is varial something you smoke or do? Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I not wrong?
I don't think it comes from smoking a blunt.
A boneless?
No, it
Yeah,
definitely.
Boneless is chicken wings. And you know what? You look like a fucking chicken wing when you do that shit.
I mean, a blunt definitely
You're
comes.
naming a trick
blunt
after-
definitely-
Whoever came up with it named it.
Who gives a
See,
shit?
that's the thing.
Wait,
So
that's your
snowboarding
opinion
then
and your
took over.
terminology. That's your
The
opinion and
person-
terminology.
Because whoever did the first blunts was getting.
You know what the
lit.
problem is? What do
That's why.
you call a snowboard trick when you put it on your binding like that? What are you
It's
gonna
I
call it?
don't know.
It's
I
just
bacon?
couldn't tell you.
You
You're
call it
sliding
anything.
under your binding.
It's
You
a
can do
blunt. It
binding
sounds
slide.
cool.
The
It's
binding
a
binding slide.
The binding.
Back foot binding. Back foot binding.
Back foot
Back
binding.
foot
Alright,
binding.
He's
Back
got back
foot
foot
binding.
binder.
Hey, from here on out, let it be known. There will be no more blunt
No,
slides
yeah,
on
it's
just
snowboard.
binding slides.
Binding slides. That's it. The jury is
Done.
fucking spoken. All right.
No, jury is spoken. Shout out Lucas Magoon for fucking showing everybody what snowboarding and gangsta,
Lucas.
throwing blunts,
See, Lucas
shivers. Dude, he makes up
Dude,
fucking
dude.
tricks.
Lucas
He
came
did
in
this
this on a
did some-
skateboard too, man.
Lucas came in and did something.
He's still
At-
changing
at the-
snowboarding
at the
right
time
now. He's
when-
getting these kids back.
Yeah,
into
like-
this
Sure,
shit.
yeah. I got no qualms with fucking snowboarding or anything.
You
I
need
just
to
the
invented
terminology.
this
Let's,
shit.
let's go to
Yeah,
Webster.
when I watch someone like being obviously someone who's skated for 25 years, when I first met Lucas and saw him, God, must have been 15 years ago, like that was different. I'm like this dude is a pioneer, and it's not even in the swag and the style, because yeah, it's that, but it was his vision, and
Dude.
he brought something new to the table, and I think that
And he
there
still
needs to
is.
be more of that. Not even just
I'm
in
glad you
skating,
saw that,
not
because
even
I saw the
skating, not in
swag and the style.
snowboarding, just in general. So many people are just
I used
disappointed.
to
on what's
tie my
already
face
done.
with
Yeah,
tie
I got a
knots
lot of
and wear
respect for that.
tall fucking
I
Pink
really-
Panther tees and shit.
Yeah.
With a beanie that was
I mean,
falling half
I
off
mean,
my
I
head.
could give less.
I
a
got
shit
my
how
nose
everyone-
pierced because Lucas Magoon had his nose
No,
pierced
you
and
got your-
Tupac.
No, you got your nose pierced because we were hammered in
In
Tampa,
Tampa.
and
Shout out
you
Tampa.
disappeared.
Oh, shit.
You ran across the street, disappeared, and came
Yeah.
back with your nose pierced.
And a fucking smiley face tattoo.
Yeah.
It's like a
With the eyeballs. So it said
face.
fear no one, and it didn't have the dots. But he put the smiley face there, and I was like, yo, give it eyes.
Yo, let's see the tattoo of me.
Here you
Turn
are.
that shit in
We
for the
hold my
camera.
beer.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
Shaz.
that's your boy right there.
Yeah, never, dude. I would got this fucking tattoo and I know it was you. Jordan Madison goes, oh,
you
you
didn't even know it was you.
I
You didn't know it was him.
Dude, I'm all the way to New York City. Fucking get a tattoo for Pete. Pete's working at Daredevil. It was right after my brother's fucking wedding. Didn't even party with my brother that night or whatever. Just took off at like 6. Me, and Benjamin Brownell fucking head out all the way to New York City just to get this motherfucker on my skateboard. Pete lets me drink. I fucking kill like half 5th Crown Coke. While he's giving me this tattoo, it took like 2 hours. Don't even know it's fucking trap. I used to see these stickers slapped around town. I used to see these stickers slapped around everywhere, and I found one at that Jolly on Kennedy and whatever, Kennedy and Heinsberg Road, that fucking gas station. There used to be one on that little gas pump barrier. I had a photo of it, and I
Yeah,
gave
I'm
it
up at the
to Tyree. I gave it to so many artists, and they're like, "There's no way I can actually stretch it out and make it look like I think what you want." And you saw it, and you're like, "Yo, Pete's the originator. He made that. Like, go see him."
Well, no, actually, my buddy Tom's the one who made
Or
it.
made it, but
Pete
Pete had the hard copy.
Digitized,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
digitized it.
Dude,
Probably.
He was working at the
Brown Buffalo.
right, which was right next to JDK.
Yeah, down that way.
Yeah.
Yep, down that way.
Yeah, well, right to me. They said sucker right on there fucking fast.
So wait, speaking of like getting your nose pierced in Tampa and all that, what'd you think? Because we, what was that, about a year ago when we went down?
Pretty close. Or this February will be 2.
2 years for Tampa Pro.
Ooh, fuck, dude. Actually, I don't know, maybe 3.
No, 2. But
You're right. This past summer was, yeah.
what's your overall take about? I mean, obviously it was a shit show. We had a good time, but
I mean, God forbid I had like the PTO or time off every fucking year. Like, allow me to have the money, because FYI, I just bought a house not too long ago. So I'd be paying for that shit. If I could and I had that, sure. If I was still living in the trailer park, dude, and then have that building right, I'd be going every fucking year.
what was the
Have you
highlight?
ever been to a Tampa, bro?
Me? No. I don't like Florida that much.
I know you don't like Florida, but
Like,
you don't like skateboarding, you don't like Florida, you don't like snowboarding, you dress in black.
Fucking hot, dude. It's fucking-
Well, you gotta go.
You always got things, and I'm pretty sure it's always you like women, I know you like that, but
You gotta go winter.
son of a
No,
bitch.
that's my favorite when you be like, Shane, what's up? You want to kick it? I got this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a bumble.
Oh shit, he's probably eating dinner with mom and dad. Ain't that? He's always got a thing. Got something going on. None of your fucking business.
I got a thing. Yeah. So what was the highlight of going to Tampa for you? Like if you had to pick one thing that you can remember.
I don't know who's gonna hear or see this shit. But God forbid I didn't have some good acid on that trip. We went to the bowl jam. And I didn't want to go. was hurting that night.
That shit's
won
intense.
that?
We
Yeah.
partied hard.
I couldn't tell
We
you.
partied hard, but I
Who
did
won the
it.
kickflip challenge?
No, Clay kind of got like second or something in that thing. I forget who won. It was I don't know if it was Wooten. No, it was
That shit is all just. It's mind blowing.
Dude, doesn't matter.
It's just
No,
yeah.
it's crazy.
It's like they're all just ridiculous.
I did two fucking, which I had tripped the night before because we went to the castle. The fucking castle. You'd like the fucking castle.
I've been to the
Castle.
Magic Castle. You ever been to the Magic Castle?
Fuck the Magic Castle.
Don't
You
say
don't
that.
need to go there. There's no naked women or nothing.
No, Magic
Wait.
Castle's magicians.
The this
At the castle,
no,
don't
the castle.
don't
This
the
is a
chicks
bondage bar. Dude.
don't the
There's
chicks
chicks
there,
in
like,
like
whip
all
you and
leather
shit?
straps.
Oh.
You can get behind this thing and like chicks will whip you, or this guy will whip chicks and shit, dude. It's gnarly. There's a whole corner for that shit.
You just like walk in and
Dude,
there's just
he's
these
smoking
women
cigarettes.
just start like beating you with
Dude,
their whips.
I'm good.
I actually,
Money to get
dude,
in
I
there?
was the
There you
man.
go.
I was the man at the castle
pay to
too.
get in there?
Yeah, because I roll up at the castle.
Made to
Dude.
get whipped.
I roll up at the castle and it's cash
Yeah, man,
only.
I got nothing
It's
against
cash
that
only,
shit,
dude. And I got like fucking $200 on me.
So you're getting whipped the fuck.
T-Puds ain't getting in. You ain't got no cash. You know, I'm getting like Adam and you were coming in with me and fucking T-Puds is like, yo, you
I
ain't got no
didn't go.
cash.
You said you didn't
Or no,
go.
yeah, you weren't there. You were on the couch sleeping. Because that was when you did the contest run that day. I didn't sleep for 2 days when we got there, dude.
Yeah, so we go out. We're on a bender allegedly,
Tampa
and
was
you know
ridiculous.
we're still up, and it's like morning, and
Whips and chains will do that.
and we,
No. This is prior to
no,
West
and so we hear like the shower, and fucking Danny
Danny.
Franzolita comes out, and he's like, "Trav, you coming to skate in the industry contest?" So I was like,
Team
"Yeah."
contest.
I was like, "Yeah, I'll meet you there in a little bit." He's like, "Dude, that shit starts in like an hour."
Fucking sad about it.
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Your runs at 8:30.
Yeah, and they're like, "You won't do it. You won't do it." And then so I slammed the beer
He's
and I
like,
went.
Jared, you driving? Oh, dude, I'm driving if
Yeah,
you're doing it.
yeah.
Let's
So
go.
I slammed the
Yeah.
beer and I went, and it's like 8:30 in the morning. Haven't slept.
We're hit. 'Cause we were so
I'm in
hyped
the
for that
bathroom, like throwing water on my face, and they're like, "Okay, heat one," and they're like, "Travis Card." I was like, "You gotta be shitting me!"
point.
Like,
Dude, me and Danny are in the
like
stands.
I'm
hell
the
yeah.
first
Right
one to
off?
skate at Tampa Pro, and I'm on a bender and haven't slept
Dude,
whatsoever at all.
But Danny needed to eat.
And so my whole thing was like, I'm like, dude, just don't get last. You know, like, I was like, I don't care. Obviously, I don't think
Yeah.
I'm like,
You did get last, did you?
no, I didn't. I got the one
Second
before
last.
last.
That was like, dude, that was like when we went to fucking Manchester for the Manny Mania with Marshall,
Yeah,
which he won.
yeah.
I wish I had been there.
And I
for that
went,
shit.
and I was like, I'm gonna do whole ass and do like fucking fast nose manuals and shit.
Yeah,
Shut up,
I,
fucking Marshall.
But I didn't get last.
I will say, oh, that's the dude right there. Marshall, proceed. What up, G? I will say though, I was the only
Like,
one. I was the only one who did I did like I remember I dropped in like board slid the ledge, then I did a switch nose slide big spin, landed it, and I was like,
Wish we would have seen
I
the
was
first
like,
shot.
I was like, I'm good. Like, not I'm good at skate. I was like, I'm good. Like, doesn't matter what
I'm in.
happens after this.
I'm in.
You know what I mean? Like I
Three
like.
tricks?
He was satisfied. Like, he
No,
killed
like
it.
I kept trying to skate or whatever, and I probably,
Yeah.
but I didn't care anymore. Like I did something.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
You
Like,
did
you
all
broke
those
your
tricks
fear
your second
of
run
the
too,
whole
and you
thing.
missed
Yeah.
the switch whatever nose big spin, and you were like, fuck it, whatever. You did like fakey double flip or tried double flip on flat.
yeah,
Your second run, because we only saw your second run. Danny needed breakfast.
yeah.
We heard Travis going first. He's like, yo, actually, they're still warming up. Like, let's go get breakfast. We went and got breakfast with Tom Assa. I'm walking around with Danny Flynn's leader. Like, I learned back in the day you don't fan out. So I'm fucking walking around with Danny Flynn's leader eating breakfast with Tom Assa. Just chilling, eating a fucking omelet. Knowing Trav's like,
Those are the homies.
I've been to events. Like, Trav was about to be up. Danny had to go. I had the whip.
I just
Was I
did-
saying no to Danny or watching Trav? I fucked up.
I just
Thought
couldn't.
we would have made it back and missed Trav's first run.
I'm like on the real.
Felt so
like
fucking
literally, if you had to script like what not to do for a contest, it's like obviously don't stay up all night. Also, don't be the first one to skate all weekend. Like it was ridiculous.
Dude, you know how you skate a TM contest?
Right,
Is stay up all night, party with your buddy
Yeah,
who's never been there before, and not get last.
Yeah,
Go for the goal.
yeah,
And you killed it.
yeah. I mean, I did some tricks.
But Tampa was wild. You asked a fucking broad question. That was a good time.
Yeah,
I got my nose pierced. I got a tattoo.
yep. We got after it. It was a good time.
Shane, you gonna come next time?
No, I don't like contests. Not those ones. Not like I don't know. I don't really like Florida.
You're fucking yeah, because
It's
you
hot.
can't wear your vest in your car.
It's like I mean it's.
I mean, you go in the winter, it's not too bad.
Do you have a pair?
It's pretty
Do you
flat.
wear shorts ever?
Yeah,
I mean, you live in California. I know you're adapted to more heat than living in this cold weather.
Yeah, usually it's fucking
You
hot.
don't
as
have a
shit.
pair of winter boots and shit, so.
Yeah.
When
Do you wear shorts?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. It's hot. I don't. It's fucking. I'm in retirement, dude. It's just fucking chill, dude.
You're in retirement.
Yeah, dude.
You got gray hair. Trav's got a fucking more grays than you have.
well, I mean, that's appropriate. I got like fucking children.
We're only talking 4 years here, fellas. That's what you're gonna look at.
How many
4
kids
years?
do you have?
1.85.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
one and one on the way.
Shout out
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah, he's gonna be grayer by the day.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, but honestly, like, my son is so cool, and
He's
so
a
like,
fucking man.
Which is not. Yeah.
I
it's
wouldn't
fucking awesome.
change it for the world, but it's
Dude,
it's
most
not
kids-
the kids that stress you out.
Most
It's,
kids are
it's
shy
their
as
moms.
hell when they meet somebody new.
It's not the kids are great. It's their moms that are. a pain in
Charlie
the
like
ass,
wasn't
but-
even shy or like neglected. He's just like, oh yeah, what's up?
Oh, yeah,
Fuck
'cause you saw him
And,
the other day, right?
Yeah, at the mall.
Yeah.
When we met at the mall, that was the other day. It was like just before Christmas.
But it will age you. I mean, that's the thing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Easy,
worried,
man.
you know.
I mean, it's funny because that
time.
time when I saw you, I was bringing him Christmas shopping, and it's like, first of all, for any parents out there that
he let you give me that photo strip shit. You had 2 of them when you gave me one.
yeah, like if you don't already know this, which I should have known, like don't bring a kid to the mall and be like, what do you want? Because you'll spend a shitload of money. And yeah. But
Really
like,
thought that one through, huh?
well, yeah, exactly. But it's like if you see my kid's so well behaved, and he's just like, and he's not like, oh, get me this, get me that. But I'm like, what do you want? And he wants it. I'm like, obviously, I'm gonna get it for him.
Dude, the
He's
U-Mall.
such a good
Have you
kid,
been in the U-Mall since you've been home?
You know.
Yeah.
Dude,
Fuck.
the U-Mall's kind of holding strong.
Holding strong.
It's like,
I
but
had-
besides the
Are you
food
out of your
court.
mind?
The food court's not there anymore, but there's
I-
stores and shit. Like,
I came back. I had to get some dress pants. I went into JCPenney. It looked like a fucking child's bedroom. And it was like
Oh my
shit
god, okay,
everywhere.
yeah, sorry for the
This
employees,
motherfucker's
but
sitting there on his
JC
phone.
Penney's
I'm
is
like,
still
come on,
there. You
man.
knew where to go to get some fucking pants.
Because Macy's not. Macy's turned into a high
just
school.
because the fucking shelves and there's no
Come on.
employees because of COVID.
They're
You're mad
fucking
that the
the
pants
guy
are
was
fucked
sitting
up,
there. He was
dude.
on his phone, and I was
Dude,
like,
grab a pair of pants if they're size, grab and go.
They
Did you
could've
just
been
say
used
Macy's
pants.
turned into a high school?
You're
yeah.
lucky there's a store there where you can get some
Oh,
fucking pants.
Oh, you're right. The,
Because now that's a hole in the ground.
Why the fuck are you going to JCPenney's to get pants anyway?
I had to go
cheaper
to
at
a
fucking
I had
Walmart.
to go to a few. You know.
Dude, I just go to
I
thrift.
do too.
I go to thrift stores
Go
or
to
like get,
Goodwill
or
or
get
something.
shit that like supported my friends. I can't tell you the last time I bought something
these
at like an
Carhartt?
department store.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not funny.
Yeah, but he actually does Carhartt
Go to
shit.
Lenny's.
See, here's
I
the big
did.
No, he
change.
does do Carhartt shit.
You do Carhartt shit, so cheers to that.
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
even wear Carhartt because I don't really do
Because you know
Carhartt
how
shit.
many, like, nothing bothers me more than seeing these prima donna fucks who are rocking Carhartt, and I'm like, I guarantee you couldn't change a flat
They have a
tire.
skate line now too. You know.
Dickies.
Both do.
No, Carhartt does not.
Yeah, they do.
Come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. If they're paying skaters, I'm not gonna hate on that.
It's like their whole branding
Sure.
thing. You
I
know.
think it's gonna be getting you down.
Yeah, like it's even like I remember when when I was working for Mountain Dew and like when that
Porno's
when it
gonna
was
start
when it was
fucking
first popping and all
paying
that,
skaters,
you know?
yeah.
And like I'd be catching like people be like, oh that's whack, like Mountain Dew or whatever. I was working for Red Bull, like all these companies obviously aren't core
Oh,
skate
it was-
brands.
But it was before they took off in the way.
Yeah,
they
before
were.
they took off, but I was working for them in the beginning, you
Right.
know, and people were
What's
giving me
up?
all this grief about it, and here's my thing, I was like, dude, they're supporting us to go on these trips and to go skate,
Facts.
like, how are you gonna hate on that? Now, on the flip side, I'm not like, I don't drink Mountain Dew, I'm not like out there, I mean, I guess I sort of am telling people to drink it because I'm promoting the brand, but like,
It probably comes off as like to
Okay.
some people like
Takes
would
you
be
to
like
that.
selling out or something.
Yeah,
But in
what do you-
reality,
how
if
you
somebody
guys
was
feeling?
faced with the opportunity to do those
How
things,
you feeling about KB's
it
B-side?
might fucking change.
How you feeling about KB's B-side? Because the same thing, it's like brand, whatever you're talking about.
no, see, I mean, that's
What about
that's
B-side?
another
I like it.
That's another absolutely terrible analogy, but what I'll say is I think it's dope that Burroughs
Your
brought.
analogies aren't terrible.
Okay, your analogy.
You just started my fucking head.
Alright, that may be. Touche. I'll try to step my game up. But,
I've been mumbling the whole time and you respond, so you understand my language at least.
well, I do. Let's see if it comes through on the mic. But, But I think it's dope that being that Kyle came up at the B-side, being on the team,
He did.
and that now he's bringing that back as a brand. I think that's
I love it.
I think that's dope. Yeah, absolutely.
I
I'm
love
looking
it.
forward to getting my.
I want one of those
I'm
boards bad, and I'm coming
looking forward to
in.
getting my.
I'm a cheap
guess-
motherfucker.
guess-
I would love to get a B-side hoodie.
I'm just
If
I'm just
Kyle,
worried that, like,
listening.
the B-side. Yeah,
Yeah, that's your boy.
KB, let's start getting them.
Yeah.
Holler at your boy.
That's why actually I learned how to. I did rock.
I love that
fakies
guy.
actually was at the B-side ramp. I learned actually how to skate training on the B-side ramp.
Dude, and I like that he's got that Del Portis. Mikey, shout out that fucking kid. He has been so progressive in his skateboarding, like a Dugan or a Cookie, which,
Yeah.
God forbid, Cookie, you saw that kid fucking go out the window, but
Yeah, gave.
I mean, you guys might have seen me progress 2 days, but that kid, Mikey, and like Dugan and LJ, John Twombly, that kid's a G.
I actually just talked to LJ the other day.
John Twombly's amazing. He's out,
Fucking.
I don't know where he is. I don't know, but
LJ,
he's
tell-
killing
LJ
it.
told me he told me a
Yeah.
story that
Little John.
Yeah.
I was a
16,
skate
like-
camp counselor when he was like 7 or 8 years old, and all the kids got to wear helmets and pads unless their mom signs off on it or whatever.
Always.
So his mom signed off; they didn't have to wear pads, and I guess I still made him. And he was
Pissed.
like, no, well, I didn't know, but then I met him saw him 10 years later, and he's like, dude, I hated you.
Dude,
He's like,
Yeah.
I remember
You
fucking
filmed on
when
my
he
phone, man,
was
when
just
you-
dropping in and doing
you-
rock fakies and shit,
Yeah.
dude. It was
What a-
fucking
what a
tiny.
dick I
You
am.
taught me how to skate.
But he goes,
I did a camp with you, or 2 camps with you when I was younger. You were like fucking probably 18, 19 years old.
he goes, you kept
Yeah,
showing me your
probably
elbow.
doing camps.
Probably younger, probably.
He goes, you kept showing me your elbow and telling me this is why I should wear pads so I don't end up looking like you.
Yeah, it is younger, because I always forget. You
Yeah.
are fucking younger, because where the hell you went? You're in the Highlands and shit, weren't you?
What,
Senior
was that
year.
English?
Did you hear me?
I
Did you
heard,
understand that?
but I understand you.
Right. Well, the question I did ask was, I always forget, and it wasn't a question statement, how actually older you might have been at times, because you went to
What are you-
I always forget when you went to the islands, wasn't that senior year or something?
Junior.
Junior, see, like I always forget. So it was like 16 or 17.
I was
16
17.
teaching
I
me
was
how to
17. Oh yeah, for sure.
'Cause
So
I-
I
I
stopped
would've
teaching
been-
camp.
Wait,
I
Justin,
was
maybe it was your
14.
senior year.
I didn't go senior year.
Oh, yeah.
No, he was. You were pretty young.
I fucking hated school. I threatened to fucking blow the whole place up.
You did, didn't you?
I really
Wait,
did.
didn't you call in a bomb threat so you didn't have to go to your final exam or something like that?
I did. I should slap you in the mouth when you drop it.
Yeah, we can edit it.
No. No, I did shit. I'm a fucking honest dude. Yeah, I did. I fucking hated school. I was the fucking dude
Was
that
it the
got...
right thing you did?
Fuck no, it
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
the right thing.
okay.
wait.
I went around to...
Wait, how'd you get caught?
Before we go into the story, I did fucking do what I did, but I went around to every fucking middle school, 7th, 8th grade classes in Chittenden County.
Threatening them?
No, I didn't. Saying
you
that
would, you
any
get
kind of
it.
violence, knife, verbal, any kind of hoax, all the fake shit.
Wait, this is
Don't
because
be
you
fake.
got in trouble, you had to do it?
I didn't have to do it. I did it because my mom really did want me to graduate and do all this shit. So I came up with this master plan if I get my credits online that I had for school. I did this all
So you
under...
did like a dare
I
program.
did this all under the radar, like the school, and my mom didn't really know much about it, but I got my uncle in. I mean, fuck it, she knew
So
all about it.
they still let you in schools though after this?
I mean,
Did
it's
it-
I mean,
Isn't
look
that
up my
official
name,
already?
look up my name, and like you think it would be some hot item, and like I still have people come up just like you asshole motherfucker. Like, oh yeah, you J Rich, like, oh you the one that you blew up school, like who the fuck are you?
Well, you didn't blow
Like,
it
oh,
up.
I was in
Not
middle.
that
I
you
was
were
in
wrong.
middle school in Shelburne, and we had to go home. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? No, it was a big deal.
They should be thanking you. You got them the
Dude,
day off.
straight up, I wrote a note because Essex was out at fucking like 8:10.
You didn't have to go
They
to
had a
juvie.
phone call, a bomb threat, and the motherfuckers were headed home.
Wait,
It's
so-
a nice sunny day.
so how'd you
Meanwhile, I'm friends now with the
how'd
O's,
you
I'm
get
doing
ca-
all shit.
how'd
I'm
you get
skating with
caught?
Marshall doing all shit. I put in a bomb threat, slip of paper, put it under the toilet, went to class, came back, still there. Fuck. Alright, I gotta do it. And just brought it in. I was like, yo, I just found this shit. So they went through all this shit, dude, and I'm stone cold, dude. You ain't breaking my limbs. I'm fucking. It's not me. I didn't do it. I don't know where that came from. bullshit. We gotta audit this and that from the printer system. Shows that you
Do not
printed this,
call your school.
all this shit out. And I'm like,
Wait, so you printed?
I printed it right in the library.
Yeah, you got
Every letter was a different size font and different font. Like,
You gotta-
Why didn't you cut it out and paste
Shut up,
like
it was
a
dumb.
fucking
It was
psycho,
dumb.
dude?
It was dumb. But you know what the best part is? I have a
Fancy.
backbone and I took the heat. I got to it. So he tells me this shit. We go audit all this shit. Audit. You think they fucking audit every fucking piece of paper that comes out of that printer?
Oh no.
That's a complete impossible
They-
system
they
they didn't
played
even
you.
have back then.
Yeah, they
Like,
played
they
you.
were generating that shit.
Yeah, they played
Of course
you.
they played me.
Yeah.
I actually was like, you know what? I stood it up. I was like, Ma, I'm sorry. Dad, I'm sorry. But yeah, I fucking did. I looked at all of them, the cop and everything. He's, I told you it would get him. That's what we mean, told you it would get him. Your fake little audit system? No, I'm just an honest dude at a cop. And they're just like,
So what would your message be to kids that are thinking about calling in a bomb threat?
just don't go to school.
Yeah.
Just don't do that and just go find your own. That day was before I got caught and had to do all the bullshit. When we did it and I got out, I got my buddy Mikey Staircell across the street. Everybody's in the ball field. Fucking never drove standard in my life. First gear, 4-wheel peeled out of that bitch. My buddy Dan went right to Benny's, smoked fat ball, hopped in the car with my buddy Matt's Slicka, dropped me off to O's. We went and skated with Marshall. Ended up on the beach with you. And fucking, I feel like Sawyer was there.
Yeah, don't
somehow.
bring me into this story.
Fuck, dude, you were there.
I didn't have nothing to
You
do with your
motherfuckers are
mom.
laughing about all that. Dude, it had everything to do with my attitude and judgment and appeal on life.
They're like, so what made you do it? You're like, Travis at the beach. I just had to be there.
Don't let me get into the fucking South End times. How many times have I had to have you wrestle me to the ground trying to teach me a lesson?
Yeah, well.
A lot of people don't.
Let's scrap. Teach me something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that nowadays, would you?
No, because you know.
No, because
that.
I'm hitting classes, dog.
I mean, it could be that too.
When are you going to come to class?
Dude, I'm too old for you to
You know?
attack now.
You've been claiming
He's got a
for
thing.
like...
He's got
I got-
a thing.
I got-
No,
He's
he's
got
been
a thing.
claiming for like, yo, I'm showing up, I'm showing up.
Yeah.
I'm showing up.
He didn't say he's showing up to the classes. He just said he's showing up.
Yeah.
To his,
No.
to his
We're
thing.
definitely on the topic of...
Right.
You know, I'm working on it.
Hey, actions speak louder than words.
He's got a beard. Is that why you've been wearing that vest so much? Because you think you got a beard coming? I've been
Worried
going to
about
class.
my
I
beard.
have a little bit of a beard going.
Well, hey, boys. It's been great having you over here. You know what I mean?
I'm not even fucking done talking yet.
You don't have to be done talking. I'm just saying. I'm happy to have you all out
Yeah,
here.
no, fucking great.
It's been
Talk about me.
Talk about you, Jesus. Talk about you all fucking night.
So you boys think you're getting fancy at pool these days? Is that what's happening?
I think we're getting pretty good.
Talk to
Yeah.
him. Shane's pretty
We're trying to get the ball that like it has a chart kind of thing on it of
You ever
like
seen
for
those?
English. You ever seen
It's
those?
got dart. It's got dots.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you think it has the numbers on it too?
no.
Well, no, it has dots.
Just the dots.
Dots, yeah.
Yeah, that's for chumps. Listen, you just hit the fucking ball where you're trying to hit it. You don't need a chart. And the biggest thing
Dude,
I can
we
guarantee-
watch videos.
No. You're
Yeah, and how many of those people are
We do.
fucking playing with the ball that
We
has
do.
a chart on it?
Dude, we've improved.
Some
I'm
of
not
them.
saying you haven't, but you improve by playing more, not by getting a ball that has a chart on it.
Dude, they make it go like that into the
Oh,
thing.
yeah, so you think it's the ball with the chart that's doing that?
Well, it gives you an idea,
Yeah.
right?
Because we watched the videos and saw that if you go down or you're like this, has
You
a
hit
lot
it.
of play on how that ball actually spins.
It's
And
called
that's
English.
some of the shit, yeah.
Yeah, but crazy.
But more on this English vertical or lower, not your side,
Yeah.
just hitting a rail and going this way or
Yeah,
that
dude. When I was in the northern New York,
way.
It's good.
You're not wrong.
Hey, dude, it was those
The best
videos were
part
good.
is we're pretty fucking, we're doing it, not doing it together, we do a lot together, but learning pool, dude, darts.
I was in.
Oh, we're getting good at
I was
darts.
in the state
He goes to
championship.
game 7 every night.
Yeah,
It's like fucking
we're good.
Super Bowl in
Check
my
this.
basement.
Speaking
At
of crazy English, I
playing each
remember
other.
I was in New York at the state championship, and fucking there was this dude who, it was one of
This
the
is
final
poker or pool?
for pool, and it was one of the like final matches, and this dude had seemingly impossible ass shot and some shit like you're talking about, where he literally made the ball like dance.
He
You
goes,
know? Yeah, like, you know, just some shit like
I
give,
know,
like
it's a
give, like give
shitload
us a
of
million
videos
tries,
about
we're
it.
never doing it or whatever. And I remember like
Makes no
watching the
sense.
look on his face after and expecting him to just be so hyped, and he just walked over and chalked his stick and shot the next ball. And I'm just like,
So like, that's what he was
Crazy.
shooting.
look, like he got it like that. Like he got it like that.
Well, yeah, but it's like skating, you know. It's like you suck at first, and you just you want to perfect it, right?
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
all about
my
like
bank
skateboarders are more
shots
like
have
people
gotten
with
better ever
perfection
started
kind of
playing
things.
Bank the 8 with you. I was like, oh shit, we never really played Bank the 8, but
Oh,
from
yeah.
playing Bank the 8, it's like shit, actually, because we try and get that ball so much, you actually look at that more.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that shit too.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you look at that shot and
There's some good banking.
that
systems
line
like
like
that.
lights up.
Well, there's a
It's like
system where you
playing
can use the
fucking-
dots, you know, the dots on the side of the table. There's a system for banking specifically where you use those dots to figure out angles. You should
Same
watch
difference
it.
as the ball.
No, it's not.
What are it reference points?
Dots.
Yeah, because
But you can't
Dots.
play with that ball.
exactly,
That's
No, it's practice.
exactly. But the dots are always
Well,
there.
and that's the problem. And when you
Nice-
get used
nice
to
try.
no, you're right. I'd like to play with it and just see what we could do, but it's not something you use.
No, you don't play with it all the time.
You probably have to use
I'm
like
just
two
like-
times
tell
and
you
just
what.
try some shit
See
because
what happens.
you're never gonna remember
I'll
where
tell
that
you
little
what.
circle is on that white ball.
Right.
We have an idea where to hit it.
But I see what you're saying. It's like skating. Like you gotta like try it out.
We
you gotta
could do
keep
it
doing
without the
keep doing
dots.
it,
Just
keep
put a
doing
bunch
it.
of balls on the table and just start hitting the ball in random spots.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you could keep
We don't
talking
ever do that.
shit
We
and
go-
you could both play with my balls.
We go straight cut.
Yeah.
I would never play with your balls. I
Never.
see a photo of you fucking something on something and
You got that much
never,
gray hair on
ever,
your face.
ever. You
There's
won't put
even
you,
more.
you won't even put it on a pool table for 100.
That is a lie.
You wouldn't.
You are, as the kids say, capping.
You didn't when I said you do it.
Yes, I 1,000%. Yo, we're gonna talk about.
He has
this.
$100. He tells me to flop my thing on the table for $100.
He won't do it.
I say you got $100.
I say okay.
Regardless, stupid.
I say you got $100. Drop it on there.
I put the 100 on the table.
I'd be like,
He
So
won't
he had $100. I told him to do it for his $100. He wouldn't do it. I ain't capping shit.
for my own 100. Fuck out of here.
yeah, I'd be like, if I even had a
I
lot of
wasn't
money,
gonna
I'd be like, I
give you
need
$100
$100
for
to
it.
not do it.
I just couldn't because I was in a standpoint at that point. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if you guys have ever been there,
It
but
was cold.
it was probably really cold. But
Yeah,
I was gun shy.
yeah.
Once the thought came about, wherever I was hanging, it was whoop.
I mean, for me, I'd just been in that
I'm
similar
just-
place
yeah.
numerous times, so it felt pretty normal.
I'm more or less like a snail, not a fucking worm.
Okay,
I don't like to stretch out when the public comes out.
I feel you. I feel you.
Somebody comes above you, you get scared, you tuck in, a worm fucking starts spraying everywhere.
Yeah,
How's that analogy?
yeah. That's probably your best one
Terrible.
so far.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh,
No. No.
I'm talking about my pee-pee.
I can tell. Yeah.
I mean, if I referred to my thing as my pee-pee, I wouldn't want to dump it.
Shout out to one Machia. One Machia out in SF. Fucking imploded his ball. Fucking getting sacked the rail. Fucking
Oh,
pop that fucker,
dude, I've
dude.
seen
A
that.
testicle?
One
I've,
Machia
I've
ripped,
seen
dog.
that. I've seen
The
that
homie,
happen
dude.
before too. And homie was just pouring blood, and I was like the oldest one around, and they were like, "Yo, Trev, you go check." Like, I was like, "Yo, I don't have the stomach for that." Like, it's.
You literally
I'm
just
squeamish
surviving
about
on
shit
one
like that.
testicle?
I mean, they probably stuffed
Yeah,
it back
I
in.
mean,
or
think about
something.
testicular
You don't
cancer.
eat both?
No.
Oh, I didn't know actually people live with one fucking ball.
You think
What are
you
you talking
die?
about? That's very.
You think you die
that's
if you're
very
nuts?
common.
I thought it was like a production.
Your nuts. Yeah, it's a reproductive organ.
You could live with none?
You can live with 0 balls. And
I mean, I
dick.
guess you could cut it all off and go to female, I guess. but I
Exactly.
All right, that's a whole different story, though.
It is. It is. We're not gonna go there. But
Jeez, you guys are scared of that stuff? Fucking hey.
no.
Here we go.
No, we're Moshe. He's a good guy. He rips. He fucking lost his nut. R.I.P. Dude. Fucking A. You know. Don't be
Have
a
you
man
ever
when you're
sacked a
down.
rail?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Have you ever sacked a rail?
to Lefty. Do I look like someone
Have I
who
ever
goes on
sacked a
Do I
rail?
look like someone who skates rails?
I mean, I've seen you board. I mean, you could sack a rail this big, but if you caught it and you went forward and then your arms went down.
I've gotten sacked, but never on like a handrail.
You've never sacked a rail?
No, I can't think of
The
it.
fucking
I know. I don't. Never really skated
Shout
a
out
lot of
Bullshit,
rails.
because
I
I've
only
sacked
skated
2
a few
rails and I could have swore that happened to me, but it didn't, so I can't imagine
I've
how
been
bad that
tainted
hurts.
pretty hard before, but
Yeah.
I've straight on fucking put the balls right on the metal. I did it at Lincoln with Jordan the first time I was ever out there. Sacked the rail so hard. One ball shake,
yeah.
one
Yeah.
testicle, he crushed it.
And imploded.
I can't even fucking imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Still rips to the day though. Fucking A. I don't
Still
think
skating?
fucking rips,
Why
dude.
wouldn't you?
Just shredded.
I'm gonna skate. We gotta get you fucking healthy up so you can keep pushing.
Yeah, I'll skate.
shove, 5-0 shoves.
Yeah, I mean, I did some.
It's been a while since we've had a fucking full-on sesh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could do. I'd like to get up with Woodsy and see if we could do like an actual get together. Why do we always all get together when, like, God forbid we lose a fellow? Why can we all get together? It's been a while. We didn't get together for Thanksgiving. We don't get together for Christmas. We don't get together for all that shit. We only get together for A-Dog Day and shit. There's nothing wrong with getting together maybe 2-3 times a year at fucking park.
Yeah, you get old.
Yeah, I mean,
People got shit to do.
I mean,
You wouldn't show up to a family reunion?
of course,
If I'm here, yeah.
of course.
Jesus, if you're here, say that like you're leaving.
Why?
Scaring me.
Well, yo, my dudes,
I'm gonna
it's
cry
been
when
a
you
fucking
leave.
pleasure
Yeah.
having y'all out here.
Absolutely, been fun.
And we look forward to having you back on. You know, we covered some things, but not everything. And,
Yeah, we'll have to get up again sometime.
yeah, come back through, and we'll have to skate
park.
soon. Good luck with the electrician work, with you know, shredding.
We're gonna come
all-
back from Utah and make it happen.
Yeah, shredding all winter, and your online dating. I hope that everything, you know,
I've ended it. I've ended my online dating.
you've ended it.
Yeah.
You're moving
All
to
right.
Portland.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I wish you both well in all your ventures. And with that being said, love you boys. Thanks for coming through.
Fucking A.
G-Fan 100s. We out.